Good morning, Mom Cam. So I was gonna show you a little bit. They're already at work and I just woke up. So let's take a look here. I don't even know if you can see this, but it is Wednesday, May the 7th. And so it shows how we have trekked to here so far. The girls are gone to work and this is our room so far. We've been living in it and it's actually very, very, very functional. Let's go outside and I'll hang on to you tight. The door slides so easy. Ooh, it is chilly, chilly, chilly out here. This is the room view, balcony view. There's the bridge. And then looking back toward the gap. Well, this is a nice big balcony for us here. Oh, I'm on a mission this morning, so I'm gonna go find the washer and the dryer. You wanna come along with me? It's kind of early, and I've already kind of scouted things out a little bit, and it looks like they're servicing the elevators. But anyway, let's go out here in the hall. I got my medallion on, and that's on my watch. So I don't go anywhere without it. Sort of like the American Express card, I guess. Don't leave home without it. I'm sorry if this looks like ESPN2 cameraman style, but I'm old, I can't help it. So there is a laundromat on 9, but it's all, ooh, I'm showing the ceiling. You don't want to see the ceiling. It's all the way to the end here. They're out delivering coffee this morning. We've got breakfast for somebody. So room service is included on certain packages. And a lot of people take advantage of it, even if it's not included, because it's so nice to have coffee brought to you in the morning when you first get up. Isn't breakfast in bed one of the sweetest gestures? So I cross through. This is the aft elevator. And then I'll go down this other hallway here. There's the sign for the laundromat. You can see down that hallway. And then somebody's got their scoop chair parked in this hallway. Okay, this is a familiar room to me because these are full-size washing machines and they run on tokens that you can either get out of a machine that's here or you can get them from the front desk. But there's 2 machines and 2 dryers and I've got them both. But they've got soap, bleach, softeners that you can use. This is the token machine that you use your medallion for, and this is what their little laundry room setup is on this floor. There are several laundromats on board, but that's, you don't want to see those dryers. But this is what these look like, and there's some nice chairs here, so if you would want to stay in here and read your Princess Patter or go get you a coffee, which is what I think I'm gonna do. Here we go. Now I'm looking at you. So let's go get us a coffee. We'll walk by and see if we can find the girls who are working. Okay, so I'm done deck 6. This is where I bought my tokens from. And this is the piazza. It's really a nice area. I'll go down the stairs and get me a coffee and see if I can see the girls. And here they are, working away in the internet cafe. Gosh, it's just so backlit so badly you can't hardly see. There's Auburn, and she's wearing her new...
Don't show my computer. These are government secrets.
You can't see anything except your really cool sweet shirt.
Yeah, I got this in Seattle.
Her Seattle sweatshirt. And then there's Emma. She's working away as well. And then this is that's what's left of my breakfast. This is their internet cafe, which I'm sure at one point in time was hopping, but the only hopping people in it right now are poor people who have to work on vacation. But
well, you can hop.
It's yeah, you've seen me hop, but you know it's much better to be able to work on vacation than not go on vacation at all.
That's absolutely
true.
true.
Look at this rough water. I don't know if you can see out of that window. It's putting me to sleep. But it is just, yeah, rocking in. Now, if you don't like it, I mean, if you're going to hate this. But if you like the rocking ocean, It does really relax you. Now let's continue on our adventure and let's go back and check the laundry. Okay, we're back. I just put the lid up. But our first load is done and the second load is almost done. How about that? Ready to put this stuff in the dryer. All right, let's see if any of this comes across. It may be too noisy in here, but this is what the Princess Patter has in it for today. Production music show, martini demonstrations, 1 o'clock, and then the shopping show. And then down below, it gives you some other times and special events that are happening around the ship today. And then here, it tells us about our captain. He's been a captain for 32 years. He must have started being a captain about the time I got out of osteopathic school. And he holds the record for the largest fish caught on a line in the British Isles. I think that's pretty fun fact about our captain. And then this side is the today's events. So it's got all kinds of morning events that are listed, things that you can do, and there's some stuff that's fairly early in the morning and some stuff that overlaps, so not everybody's gonna want to do everything. And then afternoon list of things that are available to do is a lot busier. There's quite a few more things in the afternoon. And there's the rest of the afternoon. And then when you get to evening, oh my goodness, it just explodes with activities and things that are available to do. So we're gonna keep people busy, offer them a lot of things to do throughout the day. This is the back side of the Princess Patter. I just love that they give it to us on a piece of paper. They're really pushing that beverage package. You know, as long as this cruise is, I understand why people wouldn't want to do it because it adds up every single day. But then if you think about you're on this with your family and you're going to get pictures and it includes some gratuities and Wi-Fi, I just think it makes a lot of sense to do it. So I can see why you would want to go either way with that beverage package, but they really push it. Well, I've got the laundry back and kind of laid out. You know, it's all hot and kind of damp, so I've got it laid out. But they have come and made our room up. Our steward has been here and made up the bed, so it's free walking to get out here to go to the outside. And it's another beautiful day here. The seas have calmed down quite a bit since early this morning. It's just calm and beautiful.
Well, hello for the first time today. It's day 2 of our cruise. I worked a full shift today, and actually the internet was fast enough for me to do work. I had meetings online, so I'm done with work. It's currently, what time is it, Mom?
It is
1:50 ship time.
Show them outside. What a beautiful day.
So it's 1:50 p.m. ship time, meaning it's 4:50 p.m. Eastern time. I just finished work, put on some like real pants because I've been wearing sweatpants all day because I've been working, so I want to be comfortable. It rained briefly a little while earlier today. Mom did a bunch of laundry while Emma and I did work this morning. And then Emma was actually given like voluntary time off of work. So Emma doesn't have to work the rest of the week, which is cool. I do, which is fine. Emma's at a hair appointment, so she's getting her hair done for formal night, and Mom and I are going to go get a drink and sit around and read. Yeah. We're both working on the Wheel of Time. Mom's on book 11. I'm on book 3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
3:27 now. Mom and I are standing in line at the Future Cruise sales desk. Actually, she's sitting in line, and I'm just gonna stand here. I've been reading. We had some coffee that we got from the International Cafe. We had some duck fart shots that we got from the Good Spirits bar. And we're just kind of having a really chill, very calm, relaxing afternoon at sea. So you can see we're all dressed up. We were currently at Crown Grill for dinner. So Mom and I are starting off with Prosecco again. Emma's got a lovely, wonderful lemonade. It's beautiful. It is really good. I think Emma looks so pretty. And then we've got bread. And this is like a focaccia style bread, and then a beautiful cheesy garlic bread. And it smells amazing. I'm starting with the crab cake. Emma has shrimp, and Mom has the blue wedge salad. I just have to talk briefly about this crab cake because it's amazing. Mom says I had it the last time we were on the Grand Princess. I don't remember having it, but it's really, really good. There's something in it that's kind of spicy, and I like that. Steaks are here. I got the filet, and I got the dry-aged ribeye.
Strip loin.
And Mom didn't get a steak. Mom got the lobster tail. Sides are here. Mom got a loaded baked potato, and she loaded it the right time, or the right way this time. I got the mushrooms, and Emma got the mashed potatoes. And then he brought us the salt. They have the black lava salt, the pink Hawaiian salt, and then the smoked applewood salt. And this is really, really tasty.
Our air captain, do you run such a fantastic show? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's your answer. The senior management team, the finest senior management team on the 7 Seas. Please give them yet another round of applause they stand and deserve. Okay, so thank you, and anyway, back to work.
Dessert is here. I have the creme brulee cheesecake. Mom has the key lime pie bar, and Emma has the chocolate mousse. So just really quick, we came back to the room after dinner. Dinner was fantastic, and if you watched our princess videos, Mom's and mine, from 2023, you know we didn't have the best time at the Crown Grill in 2023 on this ship. Tonight was so much better. We loved it.
Lovely. It was so nice.
It was great. So we came back to the room really quick to kind of freshen up our lipstick because we had dinner at 5.
And then we ate it all off.
That's when they started taking pictures on formal night, because it's formal night. So we're gonna go take pictures now after dinner, which is not usually our preference, but we look nice enough still that we can actually pass for maybe some reasonable pictures. We got exactly what we came for. We got our picture taken. Now we're headed back to the room. Oh, that's pretty. And I think it's bedtime.
Tell us how impressed I am with their photographers.
They really do a wonderful job.
I'm an old cowgirl and sort of a Clyde.
Put your hand on your hip.
And they pose.
No, she knows how to do it now.
He's like, do this and turn your head and
Make you look nice.
yeah.
Yeah, they take their time with you, pose you, make you look pretty. Well, hello.
Hey!
It's 7:51, so for me, it's almost 11 o'clock at night. Because I am not in the Alaska time zone, the Pacific time zone. I'm still in the Eastern time zone. And I gotta tell you, I am tired.
And I'm in the goofed up time zone.
Yeah, she's like in a weird mix of the two. She got to sleep this morning, which was nice. And she didn't have to work today, which was really nice. I did have to work today.
She and Emma both worked today, and I admire them for it.
I could have probably taken more time off during this trip than I did. Tomorrow I'm only working like 3 hours in the morning, so I'm working 8 a.m. Eastern time to 11 a.m. Eastern time. And we lose an hour tonight.
But it's better to
I would
go
rather-
on vacation and have to work a little bit than not go at all.
Yeah, I would rather be here. I would rather work here than work at home. I would rather be here than be at home, you know? Like, not all the time, but on vacation, it is really nice. Yeah. And I know I'm really lucky to be able to work remote. I'm also really lucky that the internet has been as nice as it has been. Are we moving at all right now? Does it look like we're sitting still?
No, we're moving. It looks like we're sitting still, but the water's moving around us, and I know that's not true.
But it was rough water this morning.
It was really rough earlier today. Big swells.
At times later on too.
Yeah, but like for this morning, when Emma and I had started work this morning, enormous swells and like huge white caps.
Sprays of white caps.
And the whole ship was up and down and kind of... So if you get seasick,
Sorry about that.
last night and this morning were rough. But right now, it's really smooth.
Yeah. And beautiful. No white caps at all.
I'm looking.
Yeah, there's
No.
none.
Nope, not one.
None.
It's
And
really
this
nice. Oh,
morning
there's
it
one.
was- this morning there was a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it turned out or not, but I took y'all with me on my laundry jaunt, and I apologize because I'm not a good cameraman anyway. And with the swells
With
of the
the
ocean,
ship moving,
it looked like
Yeah.
ESPN too.
well, they make money on that. Anyway, today was nice. Tonight was formal night. And we went to Crown Grill for dinner, which is something Mom and I did on our first Princess Cruise, which was in 2023. And we weren't impressed. It was this ship. It was on the way to Alaska. And in 2023, we didn't like it. And I thought for this time, I was like, we're going back on the Grand Princess. I'm going to give it another shot with our level of like Princess package. Since we have the old version of the Princess Premier package, we still have 2 included specialty dinings. And I thought, well, there's 2 specialty dining restaurants on the ship. Let's give one of them, or let's give each of them a try. So we had Crown Grill tonight, and I loved it.
Loved it.
It was so much better this time.
So to be clear, the service both times was completely stellar.
Yeah.
But the food this time
So
was
much better.
stellar, as well as the service being stellar. It was fabulous food.
Yeah. Now I want to talk. Emma's back there clattering bottles, and she's got a whole little pharmacy potions and bottles.
Concoctions.
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing over there.
I'm taking off my makeup.
It looks like you're still wearing it.
I need to take my makeup off too.
Me too. But I wanted to do this before we took it off because I don't want to scare everybody on the internet. Oh, I wanted to talk about the photographers because the last time we were on Princess, Mom and I got some really nice pictures taken. It has been a long time since I have looked nice in a still photo, and I've been like, oh, I look pretty there. I want to print that one.
Yeah.
And the last time that it happened was on the Princess ship because the Princess photographers do such a good job taking their time with you, posing you, making you look nice, fixing your clothes. We were sitting at dinner, and we're not a big fan of like the photographers taking a picture at dinner. I don't want a picture of like my half-eaten meal in front of me
or
and like
somebody else behind me.
all of the other people and things behind me. It's just weird, you know, but we were watching this other couple have their picture taken, and I was just watching how the photographer was like fixing the man's like bolo tie, and then she was like tugging the buttons on his shirt to make the shirt straight, and she fixed the lady's necklace, and I just thought
Yeah.
they pay such attention to,
the
detail,
details.
and they make you look nice.
So they borrowed, there's 3 of us at a 4-place table, and they borrowed one of our chairs so that they could situate the 2 of them
To make them look nice for their picture.
because the background behind, if they'd have just pulled their chair around, it wouldn't have been quite right. But they just like, can we borrow your chair? And it's just
Absolutely,
that
yeah.
extra attention to detail.
to make it just nice for everybody, and I thought that was nice. So we had a bunch of pictures taken after dinner. Dinner was nice. Photos after dinner. We came back to the room because now it's 7:56. And we have a couple of things on our bed. First thing is this little slip of paper that says, please remember to set your clock 1 hour back before retiring tonight. This was also on the Princess Patter for today. So we knew about this earlier today, but it's nice that they remind you before bedtime or at bedtime. And then also, we had one of these door hangers for breakfast. So we were able to like fill it out and ask for coffee, juice, bottled water, fresh fruit, yogurt, cold cereals, breads and pastries, breakfast sandwiches with or without ketchup, preserves, and that's it. And we can pick like what time we want it delivered. They can deliver it as early as 6:30 or as late as 10:30. Tomorrow we are in Ketchikan. So tomorrow,
First city.
yeah, it's Alaska's first city, which is not actually Alaska's like first established town. It is typically the first large established community of Alaska that you will visit when you're sailing north to Alaska. I think we get into port around 7,
I think that's
7:30.
right. So if it's an hour, set your clock back an hour, and it's 8 o'clock now, right? 7:55?
Yeah.
8 o'clock now, so it's really 7 o'clock now. So what time is it in Florida right now?
11.
Yeah, so it's late.
Anthony just texted me and he's going to bed.
Yeah.
So I know it's late. Because if I'm not there,
He'll
the only
stay up
reason
late.
he's going to bed is because the cat is telling him that it's bedtime.
They're taking good care of the pets.
Yeah, we've got some really good roommates that are taking care of the house and our pets for us.
I'm very, very thankful.
Me too. But with all that being said, bedtime.
Yeah, bedtime.
I'm gonna wash my face and go to sleep, and then tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the morning,
And I'm gonna hang this on the door.
I'm gonna wake up and go to work in the internet cafe. Emma does not have to work tomorrow or Friday, which is nice. Auburn does, but not full days. So anyway, Auburn's gonna go to bed, and you guys will see us in another video really soon. Bye!
Bye.